Hello. Look at that's Daxter right there. And there's Jack. Made by Naughty Dog. Jack and Daxter. The Precursor Legacy. Hello and welcome to another Let's Play. Today we are doing Jack and Daxter the Precursor Legacy. This will be my first game that I Let's Play for the PS2. This is a very fun game about a boy and his OTTSEL. Here's my original. Let's begin a new game.
I have spent my life searching for the answers that my father and my father's fathers failed to find. Who were the precursors? Why did they create the vast monoliths that litter our planet? How did they harness eco, the life energy of the world? What was their purpose? And why did they vanish? I have asked the plants, but
Jack and Daxter.
The plants have asked the rocks.
Precursor Legacy.
Do not recall. Even the rocks do not recall. Every bone in my body tells
There's
me
Jack.
The answers rest on the shoulders of a young boy, oblivious to
there's
his destiny,
Daxter.
interested in the search for truth and rejecting of my guidance. And why would he want to listen to old Samus the Sage anyway? I'm only the master of green eco, one of the wisest men on the planet.
And one of the most boring guys on the planet.
So it seems the answer begins not with careful research or sensible thinking. Nay, as with many of fate's mysteries, it begins with but a small act of disobedience.
Hey! Jack, old green stuff told us not to come here.
But we're coming anyway. Ooh. A ritual. We gotta be quiet.
Continue your search for artifacts and eco. If the locals possess precursor items, you know what to do.
Deal harshly with anybody who strays from the village. We will attack it in due time.
I'm sure you've already guessed by now that those are the bad guys of the game. Oh no. Don't know what he's called, but he's Spotted Jack.
What are we doing here anyway, Jack? This place gives me the creeps.
Jack doesn't talk in this game, sadly, so he's only gonna make facial expressions.
Huh? Oh, stupid precursor junk.
There's Dark.
Eek! What is that dark ooze? It sure don't look
That's
friendly.
called Dark Eco.
The sage yaps on about the precursors that built this place all the time. Where did they go? Why did they build this crud? Now I like precursor orbs and power cells as much as the next guy. But if you ask me, they must have been real losers. Wow! How did you do that?
Daxter talks too much. Oh my god!
I think we're in trouble!
Hero done. Okay, this is funny right here. Watch.
Man, that stung! I told you we shouldn't have come here, and you listened!
What? Okay.
I'm fine.
I'm fine. Daxter is the most fun character ever, but he gets abused a lot.
What in green tarnation do you two want?
I was...
Don't tell me! Instead of heeding my wisdom, the two of you
That's
went
Samus
knocking
right
around
there.
The only place that I told you not to go.
The green sage.
The island.
That's right, and then...
And Daxter. You finally took a much-needed bath, but in a bathtub filled with dark eco.
Look, old man! Are you gonna keep yapping, or are you gonna help me out of this mess?
Keep
I'm gonna
yapping.
keep yapping, because in my professional opinion, the change is an improvement. And besides, I couldn't help you if I wanted to.
What?
There's only one person who has studied Dark Eco long enough to have a chance at returning you to your previous form. Gal Acheron, the Sage. But he lives far to the north.
Golak, far to the north.
Nobody has spoken to him in ages. I would teleport you there, but I can't do that either. None of the 3 sages that maintain the other teleporter gates have seen fit to turn their ends on for quite a while.
Because they're lazy.
The only other way north is by foot through the Fire Canyon, but its volcanic soil is hot enough to melt precursor metal. You can't just walk through it.
But you
Yeah, we
could
can.
fly over it if you had a zoomer equipped with a heat shield. I just happen to be working on such a thing at this very moment. All I would need is 20 power cells to give it enough energy to withstand the canyon's heat.
Aw.
Isn't that right, Daddy?
Daxter got ignored.
Yes, Kira, that might work. But where are a boy and a half going to get 20 power cells?
From the villagers. Most of them have a power cell or 2 stashed away somewhere. And even if they aren't willing to just give them away, greasing their palms with a few precursor orbs should do the trick.
Should.
And I bet there are even more of them out in the wilds just waiting for some brave adventurer to find.
Well, we've got the brave adventurer at least.
Yeah, Jack.
Brave adventurer! You two couldn't find your way out of the village without training. Before you do anything else, you better go through the warp gate and get some practice on Geyser Rock.
Practice.
We won't find any more of that dark gooey eco stuff, will we? Cause I'd hate to fall in again and turn into you.
Ooh,
Get in
yes.
there before I turn you both into ferns.
Jump. Smile. Jump. Okay, after that very long cutscene and funny cutscene, the basic controls: press X to jump, X twice to double jump, press square
device is a communicator.
to Kira, we don't care. Press square to attack, to punch, square and X to do an uppercut, press circle to do a spin attack, X circle to do a jump spin attack, and triangle is your goggles. Press L1 to crouch, and then L1X to do a roll attack. Roll jump, I'm gonna call it.
You can't come back through the warp
So does
gate
R1.
until you find all 4 power
L2
cells on the
and R2 show a description of how much you have of what. And without further ado, oh, here's green eco. Smash boxes and kill enemies to get them. These are precursor orbs. They're basically the money in this game.
These floating egg-shaped things are precursor orbs. Collect enough of them, and some of the villagers will give you a power cell in exchange.
Greedy little villagers. Press start to open the menu. X will tell you how many precursor orbs are in the area and in the game. Square will show you your power cells. Triangle will show these little guys called, I forgot what they're called. And circle is the options. Oh, that's right. Press X and then square to do a headbutt. Attack these guys. You see that over there? That's a power cell.
This is a power cell, the most important precursor artifact you can find. You need to collect 20 of these so I can power the heat shield for your A-Grav zoomer.
Heat shield. Let's bust these guys real quick. Boom. Look at Daxter. Every time you when the falling icon, yeah, we know. Die. whenever you get a power cell, Daxter will do that funny dance. Oh, in these crates.
Hey, you found one of my
Scout flies.
I sent 7 of them to each area.
If you get 7, if you collect all 7 in the area, guess what? We get a power cell. You can only open these boxes by headbutting it. Power cell. Dun. Dun. Sweet.
Wow,
We got 2.
That last scoutfly had a power cell. I'll bet if you collect all 7 in each area, you can find even more power cells.
Go down here for Precursor orbs. If you want to complete the game 100% of the way, I recommend getting all the Precursor orbs.
That's Blue Eco.
Blue Eco.
Contains the energy of motion. Blue Eco allows you to run fast, break boxes, and even activate some Precursor artifacts when you get near them.
Interesting.
Notice how each Blue Eco cluster you pick up.
And I love how they attract Precursor orbs. Break. Break. Aww.
This is a Precursor door.
Precursor door.
It can only be opened by approaching the door while channeling Blue Eco through your body.
As you can tell. Okay, quick recap. Every time you see this blue lightning bolt, that means it can only be activated by Blue Eco, the most common Eco.
That's a Blue Eco vent. More concentrated than the floating clusters. This vent will give you a full charge of Blue Eco, letting you use it for the maximum time.
Let's get a full charge. Okay, don't run into the wall. Dun. That's right, spin tape. Wham!
The Blue Eco caused the door to open. With Blue Eco, you can breathe energy into all kinds of
if you press L1 and then X, you'll do a high jump. It's very useful for places that are...
Those little green balls.
Shut up, Green Sage.
Eco. Pick up 50 small green Ecos or 1 big green one to increase your health.
Okay, Green Sage, let the explaining up to me, okay? But he's too mean to do that.
You can jump once.
Okay.
And jump again in the air to reach even higher ledges.
Wham! We found all Precursor orbs of Geyser Rock. See, 50 of 50. But we only have 50 of 2,000 in the game. Dun. Daxter, you're not a stud. Don't pretend to be. Don't act like you're one, 'cause you won't. Especially now that you're an OTTSEL. Which, by the way, is a mixture of a weasel and an otter. Green Sage's hut. Funny cutscene. Boom! Daxter fail.
Good training, boys. But that's nothing compared to the challenges that lie ahead.
Oh no.
Then no problem. We got the moves, eh, Jack? We'd love to stay and chat, Big Green, but we're, itching to get on with our adventure.
Daxter, you think you're so tough.
Fine. Adventure away, then. And while you're out adventuring, why don't you make yourself useful? My darn green eco collectors are clogged up again. Head out to the far side of the beach and clear them out, why don't you? Follow the lamps. They'll take you right there. Now, all of you.
Get out of my house!